Welcome back, everyone. My name's Lee from Lever's Kitchen. Today we're going to make homemade butter, and I'm going to turn it into garlic butter for my steaks. So today we're going to make some homemade butter, and it only uses one single ingredient, and that is cream. So you need a cream that is a 35% butter fat or more. The more, the better. And also, if you have cream close to its use by, it'll whip even better into butter. So keep that in mind. So when you go to the shops, if you can get reduced to clear cream, you can make your own butter for a fraction of the price. And it is so easy, even your kids can do it. So today I'm going to be using my stand mixer to make it a lot easier. But if you don't have a stand mixer, you can also put it into a mason jar. Half fill your mason jar with cream and screw in the lid, give it to kids, and let them shake the crap out of it until it turns into butter. So now all we're going to do is we're going to pour our cream into the stand mixer. Make sure your cream is fresh from the fridge, nice and cold. It'll make it a lot easier whipping it all up. So I have the whisk attachment on my stand mixer. We're going to put that down, and we're going to put this on a medium speed. So now you can see we're at the stage of whipped cream now. So I'm going to keep it going, and what you're going to see is it's going to start to turn grainy and it's going to start to separate. At that stage, you want to reduce the speed on your stand mixer to make sure you don't damage it from when the butter goes to separate. And just let it keep going, and you'll see all the buttermilk start to come out and the butter separating from the cream. So as you can see now, this is getting really almost separating now. It's getting a bit more lumpier. It's not as smooth anymore. It's getting really close to turning into butter. What you need to keep in mind as well, so if you're using thickened cream like I am, it'll have gelatine or something to actually thicken it up. So it will take a little bit longer than just a regular straight cream. But you can see already some of that buttermilk's already starting to come out. So we're just going to keep going, and we're almost there. So as you can see now, the butter has now separated from the buttermilk. So now what I'm going to do is, because it's all grainy like this, I'm going to put it into a colander and separate the butter from the buttermilk. And then we're going to rinse it. So now I'm just going to pour this into a colander. And the colour of your butter will depend on your dairy. So majority of the dairy in Australia here is pasture raised and pasture. So they eat a lot of grass, so it comes out a lot yellow. All right. Now, make sure you keep this. You can use this for anything that needs buttermilk. So now I've got some iced water. So this is straight from the fridge, and I've got some ice cubes in there. I want to keep this as cold as possible so it doesn't melt. And then all we're going to do is I'm just going to gather this into one single ball. Just put it in the water, actually helps it all stick together. And then what we're going to do is we're going to just play around with it with just like it's a Play-Doh or something like that. Give a really good massage, and we're going to make sure we get all that buttermilk out of it. So the more buttermilk you get out of this, the longer it will last in your fridge. And I think that looks pretty good. And there we go, homemade butter. How easy was that? So now you can keep this in the fridge, you can freeze it. I'm going to actually change things up, and I'm going to turn this into garlic butter because I love garlic butter on my steak, and it's going to be so easy. So all I'm going to do is going to grab our butter. I also grated 6 cloves of garlic earlier. I'm going to add that to it as well. Then we're going to add some salt. For this amount of butter, you need quite a bit. I'm going to put some finely ground pepper. I'm also going to add some mixed herbs as well. If I had fresh parsley, I'd definitely use that, but I do not have fresh parsley. And now we're just going to mix that until it's all combined. And homemade butter. How good does that look? That's going to go so good on a steak or even some vegetables as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to slice this up into pieces, into portions, and then I'm going to freeze it because it has the garlic in it. But depending on how much you have wringed out all of that buttermilk, it may keep in your fridge for quite a while. But I would suggest you actually do slice up and freeze it. Doesn't that look good? That's going to go so good on steak. I'm already thinking about it. So if you like this video, don't forget to give it a good old like. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye.